Starting the stream. Everything live? It says I'm streaming. There's probably like a delay or something. Alright. What is up, guys? I am gonna kinda Alright. What is up? We are now officially started. So, today we are going to kind of look over what's happening with the Tesla stock. Because there's some of the things I said came true. And then clearly something very unexpected happened. And it immediately did not come true. So, I'm just here to address that and to say, yo, what's up with that? And, how and why? So, for anyone who hasn't been paying very close attention, this is what happened today. So, yikes. Yeah, not what we were expecting. A lot of reasons why. A lot of things we can learn from this. But we're gonna start today with some important lessons. So, first and foremost, Monday, that 905 price is where a lot of us started at. But it went down that day. Like I said, kind of wait a few hours before you buy. Went down, went up. So I personally would have bought right around here, 10:30, 11. And then I would have immediately started panicking later in the day and been chilling in the green by the end, you know? So then what happened on Wednesday, like I predicted, was that they would announce it and it would go up. And I almost posted a video that very day, saying on the community post, yo, sell now. Not when it was 370, it was more I think I started to say, yo, sell now, somewhere around here. Because I was walking to class at 11 and I just checked up. So 11 would have been here, yeah. So I was walking to class at 11, I just Googled it and I was like, yo, I should probably do a community post to say, hey, sell now. But later in the day after class, 1, everything was chilling, great, even better. Then that happened. And then today happened. And that 30-minute exchange, that is brutal. Oh my god. And now it is at its, several month-long low. Yeah. Oh my god. Ah! Okay. So, good advice or bad advice that I gave? Kind of in a moral gray area at the moment. Let me explain why. Because I didn't post that community post to sell when I should have told you that. Bad advice, if I'm being honest. Because now we're down. Had I told everyone to sell when I should have, great advice. Fantastic advice. It's phenomenal advice. But that's because what I accounted for was only one part of the equation, which is normally the only major thing you have to pay attention to, which is the earnings. I predicted that the earnings were going to go up. There's a lot of optimism about this. And I was like, oh yeah, totally. And it did. They beat their revenue and their earnings, and it was a surprise to everyone. It did well. The reason that they're down, though, is less to do with their earnings and more to do with their future growth, which, when we're talking about a stock like this, which is Tesla, which is priced because it's like a tech industry stock, because everyone prices it so highly and valuably because of its potential future growth, that in the end is more important even than earnings for a stock like this, which is stupid if you think about it. But we're just gonna ignore that. And you can see if you Google just really casually, why is Tesla down? Oh boy, it's way more than just 7% at this point. It's because of a really handy dandy thing that we didn't know about called supply chain warning. So basically what this article says is like spare everyone of incessant like reading, is that they made an official announcement today saying that they are not going to sell any more trucks online, which is like, okay, yeah. That they're not going to sell any of their Cybertrucks, which, like, if we're being honest, looked really stupid anyways. So, like, it's kind of a win. Like being real really was a win. But the reason why it's hitting the stock so hard is because they said that they could not continue to make or even produce Cybertrucks because of an EV supply shortage, which is really bad for them. I mean, why is it bad? I mean, there's a lot of simple reasons in the end, but the biggest reason is that totally cuts into all of their future growth. Everyone right now is having a shortage of microchips. The headline yesterday was that there is like 5 days left for microchips nationally in the United States, which is really needed for cars. Really needed for cars. Like, that is a fundamental thing you have to have for cars to exist. So that was an issue, a huge one. That means that they're limited even with their current capacity and can definitely not create any new things. And that's why they're taking such a tumble right now. Talking about the permanence of this tumble, this one has more staying power than the previous drop over the weekend, because this is a fundamental challenge to how Tesla is valued. I would personally be surprised if they recovered from this soon. I would say if you've stuck onto your stock so far, hold on to it for now. They probably will go up, but you're probably going to be stuck with that stock for longer than a week. And for that, I'm sorry. Oh my god. Not what I was expecting. Not what anyone was expecting. To be fair. But not ideal. Not ideal at all. So, that's kind of what's up with that. Not the greatest thing, I would say. Wow, what just riveting insight that I have here. Not the greatest thing. Yeah, gee, thanks, Wesley. It's not good when money goes down. Well, you know what they say. It's a learning process. This was not something we could account for beforehand. I mean, I guess I could have known that there was international supply shortages, but it's hard to know when something will affect one thing over another. But I will definitely keep this in mind looking towards the future with tech. It's a valuable learning lesson. And damn! Next time, I'm keeping those community posts up to date. And not messing around with time. I mean, lesson learned. The second I say it, I see it, needs to be posted and out on there so that we do not suffer this mistake again. So, lessons learned, stuff becomes stuff as we see. We can think that we know it all, and all of a sudden it gets way more confusing last second. But hopefully, after this, everyone is just a little bit less confused. Thanks for swinging by. If anyone has any questions, just kind of let me know. I can do kind of like a my opinion on stocks kind of deal and pitches, but whether or not that's like gonna be the best way forward, who knows? I mean, I'm gonna stick on here for another 30 minutes. Not the greatest day ever for not the greatest day ever. There was a short moment there where I thought, oh my god, I'm an investing genius. And then immediately I got my ass handed to me. So, you live, you learn. Now, for NXG stock, their reporting comes out on... Wait, this... Their reporting comes out soon. It'll be interesting to see what they have to say. I know that they were... Hang on. That's not right. Okay, we'll check that one out later. Going to, wait, did that say Mint Mobile? Why is that a recommend? I kind of love that. What? What on earth? Ryan Reynolds? Ryan Reynolds, what's going on here, Ryan Reynolds? Ryan Reynolds, your stock's worth almost... Hang on. Mint Mobile is worth a market cap of 18 million. That's like nothing. Guess that explains how he was able to afford it. There's no way that's right. Is Ryan Reynolds really the owner of Mint Mobile? But like with how many ads there's been on YouTube, I feel like they've spent more than $18 million on their advertisements. Alright, that's a lot. That's it. Don't clip that. But like, I feel like they've spent like a sizable amount of their stock on that, or of their net worth on advertisements. Okay, so I wasn't entirely wrong. saw nothing. Anyways, I think that is it for today's live stream. Just a very quick status update and kind of explaining what's going on. Thank you for swinging by and stay confused. Well, keep learning. I feel like stay confused is a negative.